He's Jameis Winston. He's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback. They beat the Falcons once, and then they lost at home to the Falcons. So they're coming off a 9-7 season. But we are curious about a younger quarterback watching Tom Brady last night. Jameis Winston joining us now. Where'd you watch the game last night?
I watched it from my couch in my living room.
All by yourself?
With my girlfriend, my dog, and a couple friends.
All right. Explain to us what you're seeing as an NFL quarterback watching what Brady does in the fourth quarter.
I'm just seeing a winner be a winner. It's so unreal how he just always finds a way to win. I mean, just the epitome of what a true quarterback is.
But you're trying to, we look at this and there was maybe some doubt about, is he the greatest quarterback of all time? Should there be any doubt whatsoever, even prior to last night?
Well, to me, my whole life, I've got a chance to watch Peyton and Brady growing up. And those two quarterbacks are truly amazing. First of all, Peyton with just how his pre-snap awareness is, and Brady with just how efficient and consistent he has been over the years. To me, in my lifetime, he is the greatest quarterback ever.
But to be down that many points, what do you say to your team? You were down big in the national title game when you guys won, right? And then you have to kind of say to your teammates, hey, or what do you say?
Well, the expectation still has to be there that you're going to win. When you're down, good quarterbacks, they don't never think they're losing a game. Like, you can't. No good quarterback processes that, hey, we're about to lose a game. The only thing we're thinking, okay, what can we do to help us, just keep scoring and move the ball, get first downs, and ultimately come back. How can we decrease the deficit and lead our team to a victory?
When did you think the Patriots were going to win?
I knew the Patriots were going to win when it was like 3 minutes and 40 seconds, and Tom had to drive it down. Like, it wasn't even a 2-minute drill. Like, it was 3 minutes and 40 seconds. You just knew he was going to drive it down, and they were going to score. And then the 2-point conversion, I was like, oh, my gosh, like, that's a smoke screen, and they get in for a 2-point conversion. So I was like, it was over then.
Did you meet Tom Brady? Have you met him?
I've never met him. No, sir.
What would you say?
I would say thank you for what you've done. Typically what I say to any quarterback that I meet, thank you for what you've done for my game. It's an honor to meet you. And that's all. I wouldn't really say much. In that situation, he'd probably be one of the few people I'd be around that I just say, hey, how you doing, and just not be able to talk.
It wouldn't be one of those, can I get an autograph or a picture?
Yes, it'll be one of those things that I would have to, like, plan it out, me, Tom Brady. Like when I went to Peyton Manning's Manning camp, I had to plan out what questions I was going to ask because I knew being in the room with Eli and Peyton, I was going to kind of be quiet, and that's not my nature.
How old were you when you met Peyton?
I was 19, I believe.
Oh, okay. All right. But you planned it out, like you kind of stalked Peyton to say, all right, I'm going to find the best time to say something to him?
Well, no, we got a chance to, just hang around them, and I guess they had like an event that we were able to go to. Dak Prescott was actually there, and that's where I first met him as well. And I just had to, have some guts and see what am I going to say to Peyton and Eli. But now I'm cool. Now that I met them, it's easy for me to talk to them.
Jameis Winston of the Buccaneers joining us, Dan Patrick Show. What's it like? You saw Brady get hit a lot. I mean, he got sacked, but
yes.
Atlanta was putting a body on him just about every time. What's that like knowing when you throw, you're going to get hit?
Well, that's one thing I respect about Tom Brady is he's gonna stand in there and make the throw. That's he is the like I say, the epitome of the quarterback position. He's not gonna get rattled. He's always gonna be calm, and he's gonna execute the play. And when I seen him get hit, I was like, man, when you hit a quarterback like that, it doesn't put fear in their heart. It makes him, want to be more precise. It makes him work on his timing way more. So it's tough to beat that guy.
All right. I know the Falcons are in your division. Were you rooting for the Falcons to win because they're in your division?
I was rooting for Devontae Freeman. I really wanted him to get a Super Bowl, especially him being a teammate of mine at Florida State. So I was rooting for him. And, our division went 2 back-to-back years. So that's obviously exciting. And, it gets my blood pumping because I'm like, hey, I'm next. So I was excited to see them there. And Matt Ryan had an amazing year. But I was rooting for Devontae Freeman. I was looking for a great game. And, boy, did we not get it.
Give me the guy that you met in Houston that you thought was great or different or you were nervous to meet. Whatever the experience was. Was there one former player?
I actually got a chance to chat with Phil Simms for a little bit at the NFL house. It was actually good to really have a conversation with him without it being a production meeting or him having to commentate one of my games. But just hearing his perspective on things and asking him about, the process of being in the Super Bowl was pretty fun. But my ultimate, my sleeper pick was Mel Blount. I got a chance to share some time with Mel Blount and his family. It was my first time ever meeting him. He had his cowboy hat on. I told him that I don't think I ever get to the level where I'm good enough to wear a cowboy hat and play quarterback.
Can you imagine him being a defensive back though, James? I mean, that's a big dude.
That's a huge man. So and the way the game is evolving now, we're starting to see more defenders like him.
What you guys you did a lot there. I know Make-A-Wish Foundation Defensive Rookie of the Year award. You handed that out, so you had a busy weekend there. What stood out?
I think the most fun time I had was definitely getting a chance to go to the NFL experience and spend time with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I wish you could have been there. Man, it was it was amazing. Getting those kids engaged in playing football. I mean, at one point I had the Make-A-Wish Foundation kids actually playing one-on-one. I was getting them going around, getting them compete, getting them engaged. And that's what it's all about, because those kids, they don't wake up in the morning and think, hey, I'm about to go play football with these NFL players and have a blast. But they did, and that's something that they're going to remember forever. And just like me, just like them meeting me, it's kind of like me watching the Super Bowl, watching Tom Brady do what he does. Winning 5 Super Bowls in my lifetime. Watching him win 5 Super Bowls in my lifetime, it's amazing. It's surreal to me, and I just love it.
Well, congrats on your second season there, and maybe it's a sign. Maybe you're the next team up in the NFC South. So thank you for joining us, Jameis. Enjoy the offseason.
Thank you, Mr. Patrick. I really appreciate you.
It's Jameis Winston, Buccaneers quarterback. Watching that game, and at least through his eyes, I was just curious what a young quarterback would think watching Brady win 5 Super Bowls to go to 7 Super Bowls. And, of course, he referred to me as Mr. Patrick.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.